All right, we're back. GG here for Fresh Faces. We've got a little spin on it. I think Langston's got a sense of humor. We've got a freshman Fresh Faces. So, again, all the guys you see here are going to be freshmen that have made a big impact on their varsity football teams here this season. Let's start here in the Charlotte area, Providence. Jackson Debe. In Friday's 49-0 win over East Mecklenburg, the freshman quarterback was 4 for 6 passing, 151 yards, and I think in 2 touchdowns. He ran 3 times for 47 yards and a touchdown as well. Hey, Griner, we've got a freshman here that's showing he can do it on a big-time stage. What do you see here in this kid?
I mean, he's got a great release. So you see his release, it comes out like a little fiery gun. It's got a whip to it. I mean, this kid's a freshman, big arm, and be able to run it with his legs too. A lot of times your athleticism as a freshman is not quite there. This guy's got it all right now as a freshman. I mean, it makes you think like this guy could be playing, and we'd be talking about him for the years to come easily.
Oh, I agree. I mean, everybody, we talked a lot about, Luke Bailey and everything. They've got a future budding star at Providence here at quarterback, and he's got that size. Doesn't look like the freshman I knew growing up. He does not look like.
I know. Was he a starter on day one, or did he earn the keep?
I don't know. I think he may have emerged on, but again, he may be approaching that for next year. So we'll look forward to seeing what he can do next year for sure. Let's go up into the Piedmont Triad area. Jaylen Moore out of Reagan. I've heard about this kid. 9th grade running back, ran 22 times for 298 yards against West Forsyth on October 7th. Reagan's doing pretty well. They're 8-2 this year. For the season, he is leading the team in rushing with 57 carries for 717 yards and 5 touchdowns, averaging a first down every time he gets the ball at 12.6 yards per carry. Connor, you love to run the ball. This kid would be great for you.
Yes. I mean, look at him. He's not very tall in stature. He hides behind the line well, but he's got a great burst. He's like got a little Darian Sproles to him, and this guy's got some good wiggle to him, but he's got a good burst that he can finish it off. I just wish he got 2 more yards. I needed that 3 bucket on there,
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So, I mean, again, like you said, he's smaller in stature, but he looks to be natural with that ball in his hands. And I think Reagan's going to be a tough out for anybody in these playoffs today. Solid season. We can see why they're doing well. Let's go down east to Rocky Mount. Tavoris Parker here leads the state's freshman with 6.5 sacks this season and 9 games played. He also has 53 total tackles this season. Again, a kid like this playing on the defensive line, is a big-time guy. Griner, we know you love defensive guys and really good guys with high motors. He looks like he fits the bill here.
Yeah, they got the slow-mo version going on right here because he's so fast we wouldn't be able to see him on film, so we went slow-mo just so we can see this quick freshman of the D-line.
Again, you got to have those guys, but I love, down east, we seem to have a lot of great long, lanky defensive ends. I mean, we know that's basketball country as well, but some of these guys that are just so natural, getting off the ball and making plays. You see the speed. He looked like he might have been out leveraged there by the quarterback. He made that speed up in a hurry.
Yeah, ate it up quick.
Oh, definitely. Let's go into the Raleigh metro area here with Braylon Peebles and Cardinal Gibbons. He's number 2 among North Carolina freshmen in punt returns, and he leads the states in kick returns among freshmen, averaging 21.38 yards per return. He also has 28 tackles at defensive back. So, again, a kid that can bring it on defense, and if he gets the ball in his hand, he can turn it, some defense into offense. Griner, I know you love good defensive backs here that are very versatile like this. What do we see in the little film we have here of the kid?
Well, the guy's not afraid to commit to a hit. I mean, that's the thing you worry about as a freshman playing. Are you physically capable to play in varsity games? This guy can come up, doesn't understand his size yet. He's just like firing through people. It's all about momentum. He studied the laws of gravity. What's in motion, will stay in. I don't know what it is. What is it? Newton law of motion or something like that. This guy right here is flying around, sacrificing his body, going through people as a freshman. I love it.
I love it, Griner. We get a Newton's law of motion in here. That lets you know, again, a guy, big-time performance. You can see here playing his Chambers in game 1. So he's been a guy that's been out there all year. But, love this. Again, we wanted to highlight some of the freshest of fresh faces on this segment. Again, Braylon Peebles is a great example of Cardinal Gibbons, as were the remaining fresh faces for this week. Again, if you would like to be on here at Fresh Faces, reach out to us at Observer Preps. Reach out at Langston Wirtz Jr. You can reach out to me at Coach Jay Grice. Again, fresh faces. We're glad to highlight guys as we close the regular season. We're going to see in the playoffs, there's going to be some guys that you aren't aware about where we're going to wonder, why is this team still playing? So if you feel like you're in that mold, you feel like a kid that needs to be shown, please reach out to us.